If there's one thing I fucking hate to do more than anything on this fucking planet, there's one thing I fucking hate doing. It's repeating myself. I don't fucking like it. I hate fucking repeating myself. It fucking irritates the shit out of me. It really does. I can't tell you why. You would think that I would be used to it, accustomed to repeating myself, having to live around what we like to call these carbon-breathing motherfucking human beings that I want to stomp in the ground because they all lick paste and they're complete fucking idiots. They like to claim that they have logic and common sense, but rest assured they don't. They don't have it in any way, shape, or form. They would be. I'm surprised that they can get out of the bed and not die from lack of oxygen because they forgot to fucking breathe. That's just my opinion. That's the way I see it. Love for the world to change it, but it ain't gonna happen because the more you do, the dumber you get. In my opinion, anyway. So, but I hate repeating myself. But here we go. I'm gonna do something I really fucking hate. So that's gonna really irritate the shit out of me. And it's still sensationalized, and I don't understand why it's sensationalized, but it's still sensationalized. So I figure, fuck, I'll say it again, and maybe if I say it this way, some people will listen. Maybe if I break it down where people can understand, maybe they'll listen to me. Maybe they'll understand what I'm trying to say, and not just sit around and be pissed off. How do people learn? People learn by doing one of two things. Either they're hands-on, they learn by doing things that, they practice and they become very, very good at what they do by practicing by hands-on learning. Then there are other people who learn by observation. They can see someone do something and they learn through that. So there's the two ways that a human being learns. That's it. They either have to do it or they have to see it being done. And that's how they learn to do things. That's how you learned as a child, and as you grow older, that's how you learned in college. That's how you learned. Period. So, a dumb lawyer who is trying to get a grown adult who happened to be too damn stupid to graduate from high school and was still in it, who got slung across the floor, well, this lawyer is going to argue that the child would not get off or this fucking grown adult, I'm sorry, they're not a child. This grown adult wouldn't get off their cell phone because they were too stupid to leave class. Because they didn't want to lose out on an education. This lawyer's argument for this person not getting off the phone when they were told to get off the phone while in a classroom, when the person said no, the argument is they didn't want to get off the phone because they didn't want to lose out on their education. I swear to God, that's what the lawyer says. Now, that is the most ridiculous, dumb thing I've ever heard, but it is a lawyer, and they're trying their best to defend their client. But what did every child, everybody in this planet learn? They learn through observation that if you tell a police officer no, respect no authority, tell the teacher no, tell the principal no, completely fail to the point where you're 18 years of age and still in high school because you cannot graduate yet because you're too damn stupid to graduate because high school's so hard that literally, if you're too damn dumb to graduate high school and you tell everybody in authority to go fuck themselves, you do what you want to do. You know what everybody just learned? That a lawyer will come and he will sue the school for you and you will get lots and lots of money. You can cause a person to lose their job for doing what society said they were supposed to do. That's what everybody learned. That's what's happened thus so far. We all learned that. We seen that happen. So, and what did she learn? By hands-on. She learned that if she tells someone no of authority or out in the world, that she won't have to listen to police officers. She won't have to listen to anybody. She can just tell them no, I do what I want to do. And if you touch me, if you cry, if you come to me in a hostile manner, fucking Reverend Jesse Jackson will come down here and he'll sue you. Him and the NAACP and my lawyers will sue you, and I'll get paid even more money. So, that's, I guess, what we consider in this world common fucking sense. That makes all the logic in the world, does it not? So if you're wondering why your children don't listen to you, if you're wondering why the kids in school don't give a shit what you say, if you're wondering why grown adults stand in line and pick their nose and talk on their cell phones and have no respect for anyone around them, if you wonder why that no one has any common courtesy towards anybody else on this fucking planet, look no further than yourselves. You have learned through observation and pure by hands-on. That's what you've done. And what you like to do is apparently sit around and complain that this is what we're doing. You can't complain when that's what you do, when that's what you allow people to do. Without using your fucking brain, you allow them to do it and then complain that it's being done. We all know this theory. If you don't know it, you should learn it. There is no one on this planet that won't go to the path of least resistance. The path of least resistance will always be the path that everything goes to because it's the easiest path to take. If it's the easiest path to take, and that's what people are taking, you can't complain because you've made it so fucking easy. There are a billion things. This shit takes a billion things. I wish I had 2 hours to explain the whole fucking thing to you. Some of this stuff is not that simple. We complained that a police officer took this girl, flipped the fucking chair over, threw her out the goddamn door, and slammed her on the fucking floor. And we're upset about that. We as a society are pissed off about it. We say no more. No more of this police brutality. But none of you even took a time to think. You, as a society, told the police officer, it is in quotations, that he or she determines what they do when someone is being hostile to them. We stated as a society, we voted on it, it is written down, that the police officer, and only the police officer, has the right to determine how much physical force is necessary and needed, not society. Society does not decide that. We gave it to them because we said they were in harm's way a lot. Remember when they were being shot at? So we said, you should take it into your consideration that we're going to leave it in your hands to decide how much enough is enough. So the police officer is the final word on how much force is being used, not society, and not Reverend Jesse Jackson. Secondly, I wish I had time to tell you, but I'm going to try to simplify it. Look anywhere. Just you look it up. No, I'm tired of you using my brain. Tired of you using my Google. Tired of you using my local library. You go use it. Look up, and if you can argue with me, I would love to fucking hear about it. I would love to hear what you have to say. Go look it up. Find the place in the law books where it says that the police department are there to serve and protect people. Oh, it says serve and protect, but it doesn't say you. You are not served and protected in any way, shape, or form. You pay it, but you don't get it. Show me where their job is to counsel. It's to counsel a person in any way, shape, or form when they're feeling bad, or they're feeling sad, or they just ain't working out today. They don't have to. They do not have to serve and protect you. They do not have to listen to your bullshit. They don't have to do anything for you. In fact, it is a fucking constitutional right that they have to lie to you. They can lie to your face. Police officers, what you think a police officer is and what a true police officer, law enforcement agent is two fucking totally different things. I wish you guys would quit watching these fucking television shows. Get your head out of your asses. Get your fucking minds out of the fucking old West. The sheriff's department doesn't run things in your town. And he is not the sheriff. He is a police officer. Look back in history where the coppers came from. Look back in history where the cop or the copper came from. Look back when it first arrived on the scenes, when there was this thing called a copper. And see what their job was. And see if any way, shape, or form their job was to maintain love and understanding within the community. That wasn't fucking there. None of this shit was there. I don't know where fuck you got it from. Who fucking fed you this fucking lie? Who fucking left you with nothing but stupidity in your mind? They're not there for that. That's not what the fuck they do. And then, on top of all that, what you fucking failed to see is this is an 18-year-old girl. She is not a child. She is a fucking grown adult. And apparently her parents didn't like her very much because they didn't teach her this thing called manners. And they didn't teach her that when in a situation such as put the fucking phone away, you're in a place of learning. You're in a place where other people are not on their phones and you're taking up their bittersweet fucking time. That yes, what we do is we tell everybody fucking no. And then we just get our way? No, what her parents should have taught her was, you tell a motherfucker no, and sooner or later you're going to tell the wrong motherfucker no. And when you do, this is what fucking happens. But they didn't like her very much. But that's okay, they didn't have to like her very much, because she's got Reverend Al Sharpton in the NAACP that'll look out for her. And then they're going to wonder why she never listens. She doesn't have to. Nobody's taught her any better. In fact, what they're trying to tell me is that she's incapable of learning. You see how that works? Somebody told this black gentleman who was on YouTube, they call him a coon. They say he's cooning. That he's being an Uncle Tom coon for arguing for the cop. I don't know which one's more coonish. I don't know which one is more coonish. Uncle Tom, Reverend Al Sharpton, or Reverend Jesse Jackson, who likes to come on television and tell us that black people are too fucking stupid to obey laws, that they actually need a handicap fucking sign in their window because they're too goddamn dumb, that they don't understand what fucking put your phone away, you're in a public place means, or that we need your undivided attention right now. If there's something going on, you either A, need to leave the fucking classroom, or leave the library, or leave the police department, or leave the courtroom with your fucking phone, or put the son of a bitch away. But they're too fucking stupid to understand rules and regulations. They're like mentally retarded children. They're mentally handicapped, and they cannot understand these things. So apparently, what you need to do is, every time you see a black gentleman or a black lady, you need to understand that they're not on the level of learning that you are, and they're incapable of using their whole entire brain. Is that what Reverend Jesse Jackson is trying to tell us? That this girl can't understand that what everybody else does, this person does not have to do because they're mentally handicapped? If that be all means, by all means fucking say that. I will totally accept that she's mentally handicapped. Give her a fucking sticker on her fucking windshield and make her fucking park her car somewhere. She shouldn't even be in public school. That is atrocious that she's retarded like that. And you're making her go to public school. Or B, she is not fucking retarded. She's fucking an asshole. She's just being a shit. Your brain, I swear to God, your brain, it can't, I don't know how the fuck some people just tie their fucking shoes, because it's got to be the most complex. They must struggle with it every day. No wonder the world's in the fucking mess it's in. But fucking, this is stupid. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've heard. She didn't put her phone away because she didn't want to jeopardize her education. She should have thought of that for the last 3 fucking years while she was failing every grade she was in. That's why she didn't put her phone away. She's fucking incapable of thinking. There is so much there with just the bullshit that comes out of people's mouth. Oh, by the way, yeah, that cop that's a racist, yeah, he's getting ready to marry a black girl. They've been engaged for a long time. Even while he was beating the shit out of the other black girl and slung her across the fucking floor, he was getting engaged. He was engaged to one. Go figure. I guess racism is only appropriate when it's convenient for Reverend Jesse Jackson. Who would have thought that the NAACP would have made racism a convenient thing only when it's convenient for the NAACP? You see what I'm saying? They've made racism out to be a white disease, as if if you're not white, you just can't be racist. It's an infeasible possibility. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've heard too. It's ridiculous. It's totally fucking mind baffling. I don't. Where do you go with that? So that's what I'm trying to say. That's why the little shit deserve to get her ass kicked. Any cop's going to do that. Don't have cops in your schools. Get them the fuck out of your schools. You have trained your cops. You have trained these police officers. Their training is like militaristic. They don't go in and with tutus and talk about their fucking feelings. They train like a military. That's what they do. Everything they do is militaristic. You would put a militaristic mindset of people in the schools and then ask them to act not like militaristic people. That is the fucking dumbest thing I've ever heard. You don't want them to act like the militaristic people? You don't want them to act like they're in the middle of a fucking hostile environment? Then guess what? Get them the fuck out of your schools. That might make fucking sense. Give it back to a teacher whose job is literally to understand, to teach, and to be a little bit more patient with children. That's what their job is. The principal was there as an authority figure for people who didn't want to listen. But the teacher's job was to be more sympathetic to a child's plight. That's what they were in the beginning. And they were there to teach and have a relationship of student and teacher. You've lost that. You wanted a daycare? You got a fucking daycare. You want the police in your daycare? Police are in your daycare. You have a militaristic mindset in a fucking school, and then you're asking them not to act as such. That is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. So why did they go through all that training if you don't want them to act in such a manner? That was a big waste of fucking money and time, wasn't it? Hell, if the next time you have a thought and you want to spend some money, come see me. You can pay me half of what you were going to pay, and I'll take you around the corners and I'll kick you in the fucking nuts, and you'll get the same result. You can just pay me half the money you were going to do that other person, and you can walk away with your nuts kicked in your throat. You're going to do the same thing either way. You're just dumb. So that's part one. Part two. Not really a rant, it's more of an update. Halloween's gone. Everybody dressed up as a dumbass and went around and begged for food. So I guess, yay for you. But there are people involved in this, and they would like to see their families. They would like to have that through the holidays. The editor of the videos, what do they call them? Admins. Yeah, admins. Yeah, that's what they call them, I think. Admins for the Facebook page. You know, they would like to spend some time with their families, and I don't blame them. There's a lot of people behind the scenes that nobody ever sees. So with that being said, I'm going to let you know through the holidays for Thanksgiving in November and then December, Christmas. We'll be taking little breaks here and there. We will have some specials come out. I will do my rant specials, especially. I can't wait to tell you motherfuckers how I feel about Christmas. But and for Thanksgiving and Kwanzaa and Happy Hanukkahs and all that other good shit. I can't wait to tell you all about it and how I feel about it when these motherfuckers open their mouth, because it's coming and I fucking know it. I already can fucking see the future, and they're going to open their fucking mouths about all this shit. But with that being said, wanted to let you know that popping up every weekend with the BMF HNIC rants will start to slow, but we will keep you up to date when the new specials come out. And when that kind of thing. So think of them. Wish everybody, think of everybody here, and give them a happy holidays if you would. They do work their asses off to bring you this. Let them know and how much you like it. Even if you don't like me, I don't fucking care. But at least the people behind the scenes are actually doing the work, and you should fucking like them. Don't be like the fucking bitch in the fucking school. Have a little respect, okay? But that's what I wanted to say. Let you know that, they may become few and far between. And then in January 2016, we'll kick back off and trying to move this monster again every week. So with that, have a great fucking day. Go fuck yourself. If you like, and if you really thought that girl deserved better and needed to be treated better, you should give her parents a phone call and tell them to start teaching their children to have better fucking manners, and they'll be treated better. Okay? So, be well. What's the word? And have a great fucking day.